If you struggle with shyness or social anxiety, check out our free No BS training course with actual useful advice you can do from home. None of that just get out there nonsense. The link is in the description below. For now, let's get to today's question.
Having the personality trait of high sensitivity as many creative people do can interact with shyness and introversion to help us feel less confident at times. Personally, shyness ruined most of my 20s, but the man who really turned my life around was Sean. How to Overcome Shyness, the ultimate 3-step guide. Moldita. She talks about having an existential crisis at the Oscars, sitting next to Sean Penn and Meryl Streep and thinking, what am I doing here? %3F I don't belong here. I felt like it could all be taken away. But I had that same feeling of being exposed when I was a waitress. I have it at parties. I'd love to be a diva, but I'd then have to send so many apology notes for my abhorrent behavior. She added, I like not being noticed. It has been a struggle because I love performing, but if I'm in a group of people and someone has a bigger personality, I'm like, go ahead and have fun. It looks like a lot of work. Wilson recalled. It was so embarrassing. My face is red from crying. My mom has left. I'm stuck for the next 90 minutes. The teacher came up and asked me my name, and I said, hi, I'm Rebel, in an American accent. It was the only way I could deal with this traumatic situation. I became a character instantly, and then I just started making stuff up. Gwen Stefani was a shy girl who spent most of her time in a bedroom plastered with Marilyn Monroe posters, who nevertheless assumed she was destined for greatness. According to a UK newspaper profile, Nicole Kidman said in an interview in 2000, I still regress into that shyness. So I don't like walking into a crowded restaurant by myself. %3B I don't like going to a party by myself. Kim Basinger has been quoted, as a child, I was very shy, painfully, excruciatingly shy. I hid a lot in my room. I was so terrified to read out loud in school that I had to have my mother ask my reading teacher not to call on me in class. Most shy people would be surprised to learn that 40% of all young people today describe themselves that way, and the rate continues to creep up by about 1% every year. Shyness can also be inherited. In a study by Jerome Kagan at Harvard University, about 20% of infants reacted to stimuli like new toys by squirming and whimpering. Many of these infants developed into children who were more fearful than others if their parents didn't expose them gradually to new and disquieting situations, through which the fear response was extinguished. I am both very shy and HSP, so let me add my view. Not all HSPs are shy. I think it is a misconception. Although I am shy, I know people who can be classified as HSP but are the life of parties. Leading authority on HSP is Drive. Elaine Aron. No one in the world has done as much research on HSPs as her. Here is what she says. 1. Because HSPs prefer to look before entering new situations, they are often called shy. But shyness is learned, not innate. In fact, 30% of HSPs are extroverts. Although that rate is often mislabeled as introversion, it has also been called inhibitedness, fearfulness, or neuroticism. Some HSPs behave in these ways, but it is not innate to do so and not the basic trait. HSP people process sensory information differently than non-HSP. They notice very subtle things that most people wouldn't notice too. It is possible to find all types of people. There are HSPs who are shy and introverted. There are HSPs who are not shy and extroverted. There are shy people who are not HSPs. There are people who are neither shy nor HSPs. The only difference that I can think of is mislabeling HSP as normal behavior as shy. Footnotes 1. The highly sensitive person. 2. 16 habits of highly sensitive people. People disagree and argue over this, but honestly there's no set definition. Shyness is a sliding scale from a little blushing to full-on social phobia. Being highly doesn't mean you're shy. Related, Social Academy, Over Shyness. Overcome shyness from home the No BS way. How to overcome shyness.